It is the end of the season now.
It's been so relentless, the pressure the last couple of months.
Our token prize winner in that envelope is that driver.
I go harder, I push harder and I train harder.
It is the decider in our little challenge series.
You've nailed a con there. Close your eyes. How are we meant to do this?
Welcome to the third and final episode of Inside AMG VC. Today we're looking at the end of season championship standings, having a chat with a few of our top drivers, and of course me and James will be having a challenge to decide who is the better driver between the pair of us. My name is Sam Fitzpatrick, and once again I'm joined alongside by James Baldwin.
Hello, Sam.
James, how are you getting on? And of course it is the end of the season now. You've taken part in a lot of the rounds yourself. How are you feeling about it, and how do you think the other drivers are feeling about it?
Well, I think they'll be over the moon in the way because it's been so relentless, the pressure the last couple of months, 3 months, that, you know, not big gaps between the races, so it's just been non-stop competition. The winners will be over the moon. The people who came very close will be slightly gutted. Myself, I didn't manage to do any of the final rounds just because of real life racing clashes. I was racing real GT cars, which is pretty cool. Looking forward to our finale of the challenges to determine who's the better driver. Yeah, should be good.
Absolutely. Well, thank you to all the drivers who are taking part this season. Hopefully you've really enjoyed the racing and these episodes. And without further ado, let's get stuck in. So now we can look at the end of season championship standings, and we'll go title by title for this, and then we'll look at the overall standings. So in ACC console in Division 1, we had a big winning margin. Ellie Dubon's nearly 30 points clear in the end of Luca Gonheimer. An absolute dominant championship right there.
Definitely. And on the flip side, on ACC PC Division 2, you can see there's only 0.7 points between Emmanuel Lopez and Psycho. So very, very close. Interestingly, Lopez got 4 gamification points, so he can actually thank the gamification system for winning in that championship.
Absolutely. And then in Gran Turismo 7 Division 1.1, we had Jack Balding just about beat out Lennart Eckstein. But what's interesting with that is that last year in Season 0, those two were actually the other way round. So a nice little rivalry forming between those two.
That's pretty cool. I can see between GT7 Division 2.1 and 2.2, two completely separate divisions, they almost have exactly the same points and the same gap to P2 as well. So just showing you that across the board, it's super close.
Absolutely. And then in the iRacing Division 2, we had Justin de Jong win the championship, but Denzel Clarkson managing to go one better than Season 0. Last year, he was 3rd position. This season, he's been able to move up into 2nd position. So on his way up on the standings.
And then moving on to Rennsport Division 1.2, you can see David Sobrero with 196 points. Interestingly, last year, he finished P3 overall, but on a different title. He was on iRacing. So yeah, clearly proving to all of us he can be fast on whatever he drives. Yeah,
that's super impressive for him to be able to achieve that. And also super impressive from Alessandro Bico to be able to score 208 points across the season. That is a near perfect score. What a championship.
Very impressive. Yeah, wow. I mean, done a great job. And to be fair, anyone in the top 10 did a great job. The same names have been there throughout the entire season, just in a different order. So they've clearly been pushing each other very hard. But yeah, Alessandro Bico, definitely the star of the show.
Absolutely. And lots of different titles being represented that top 10 as well, which is really great to see that really anyone in the championship had an opportunity at those top positions. We actually had the opportunity to have a chat with our top 3 drivers from the overall standings earlier on in the week, and we can show you those interviews now.
Hello, I'm Alessandro Bico. I'm the winner of the Mercedes AMG Motorsport Virtual Championship Season 1, and I compete in iRacing.
How did it feel winning the AMG VC Season 1?
Well, for me, winning this championship this year means a lot. I came this year in my mind saying like, okay, this time I go harder, I push harder and I train harder, and it go well. So yeah, I'm very proud and honored to be part of this, and now I can say I'm the winner of this championship.
So which track across the season did you enjoy the most?
That's an interesting question, and honestly I think the last one, the last race, so Spa. For me it's an incredible track. You have everything, long straight, fast corner, slow corner, and you are racing in an amazing environment.
Hello, my name is Moritz Löhner, driver for Maus, and I am the champion of the Rennsport Division 1 and vice champion of the overall AMG Virtual Championship.
You had a lot of drivers to fight off this season. Who would you say was your toughest competitor?
My toughest competitor was definitely David Sobrero. I guess you can really only compare yourself with the guy you're actually fighting out on track, because you're fighting with people on the overall leaderboard that you never really see on track because they're just in a different game. He was a new name to me that I haven't seen before, but I probably think I'll see him more often now in future championships.
So how does it feel in your rookie season to come away with second place overall?
Obviously, it's a great feeling to finish the championship on a podium overall, second place. Well, everyone is always aiming for the highest spot. So was I. Alessandro was just pushing too much on iRacing, getting too many points. So at some point, I kind of settled down for second. I guess I can be happy with that. And next year we will aim higher.
Ciao everyone, it's Valerio Gallo from Gran Turismo 7, and recently ended up P3 in the Season 1 of the Mercedes AMG Motorsport Virtual Championship.
The AMG VC has a lot of elements which are different to other championships that I'm sure you've taken parts in. What is your favourite aspect looking back?
I would say cross-platform, because in the end you get to drive not only against your title, but across different titles. And yeah, I think this is the most unique thing about it, that makes it so hard but also so interesting at the same time.
If there is another season of the AMG VC, can we expect you to return?
I wanna still race, of course, and I hope for the guys from AMG Motorsport to be able to put up again such a successful championship, and also even more for the next years. And yeah, surely I look forward to be there once again.
Well, it was great to discuss the championship with our top drivers there. Let's get back to the episode. So we've just got one more thing to decide, James, and that is our token prize winner. And what is at stake is an MSI Prestige 16 AI Plus Mercedes AMG Motorsport laptop. And of course, the way that this works is that after each race that a driver completes, they get a token added to the raffle, and one driver has been picked out. And we're about to find out who that is. I'm sure everyone watching along is very excited as to find out
this is the big announcement, isn't
who's
it?
won.
The time has come, and the winner is... Sorry for that. Kai Pavlovitz from ACC PC Division 1. So yeah, well done, Kai. I actually raced him a couple of times in the races I did. So yeah, he finished all of them, giving himself the best chance possible. 14 races, 14 raffle tickets. So yeah, congratulations.
Absolutely. I think he was P9 in the overall standing, so a very well-deserved winner.
Strong driver, definitely, yeah.
Exactly.
A deserving winner.
Well, of course, we've looked at the overall standings for the AMG VC, but we've still got our own little championship between each other.
Score to settle.
Exactly. Yeah. You won episode 1, I won episode 2 when it came to our driving challenges. We've got one more to go. Shall we go downstairs and see what it's going to be?
Let's do it.
So James, it is the thing that everyone has been waiting for this whole episode. It is the decider in our little challenge series. You were very good at not using the brakes at Portsmouth.
Yes,
I was very good with the inverted controls at Okayama.
That's right, yeah.
And in this envelope, it was 1-1. This is the decider. And in this envelope, we're going to find out what the third challenge is.
Well, I have no idea. I'm intrigued. So the challenge is a 2-lap challenge at Spa. Drive 2 laps. The handicaps will change every 30 seconds.
Handicaps?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what that means, but it could be anything. Let's find out.
Let's go for it. So we're in the rigs now, and it's 2 laps at Spa, and we've got some handicaps, James. Have you got any ideas what the handicaps could be?
I don't know. Race with no arms on the wheel? I have no idea. I mean, I wouldn't put it past them to throw anything at us at this stage.
Yeah.
Given what we've been through over the last few months. So,
exactly. So let's see how we get on. We're going to have the prompts shouted at us, and we've just got to do them for 30 seconds and then see who can do the 2 laps fastest. So shall I do a countdown then?
Yeah, after you.
Awesome. So 3, 2, 1, go.
Ooh.
James with a very good start. I was a
start.
moron and decided to have a lot of wheel spin. And really, James doesn't need a whole lot of help in the first place.
It's a good turn 1 from you there. You're going to have a nice toe. Yeah, you've got a lovely slipstream up Eau Rouge. We're going to have cold tyres. No gear change. That's the first handicap.
What
Okay.
gear are you in?
5th.
Okay, it's even playing field then.
Going into sector 2 with no gear change. Where do you brake? You don't have the engine braking. Oh my god.
This is like driving a go-kart at this point with it.
To be
trying
fair,
to keep up the rest.
oh my god, you've nailed a con there. Normal driving. Track position's quite important actually, isn't it?
Yeah.
Drive with the left hand only. Oh no.
So,
Oh no, how do you... I can't get my...
oh no. Oh,
Just
why did
revving out
I
in
go
third.
down to third?
Oh no, I shouldn't have shifted down to second.
Oh, I might have a chance there.
Oh, thank God for that. Back to normal driving. Sam, you're breathing down my neck.
Yeah.
I think you've been practicing, mate. Close your eyes. How are we meant to do this?
Okay, I've hit a wall, I think. Hopefully I'm still going in the rough direction.
I'm not hit.
I'm hitting grass.
I don't know where I am, but I've not hit a wall. I'm just going to survive.
I'm really looking forward to where I am.
Yeah.
Or not looking forward to where I am. Okay, I've now stopped, but I'm going to just
yeah, I'm
stop
not moving
because
either.
I might go in reverse.
One normal driving.
Oh.
Okay, I don't know where I am. Oh,
I'm in the
no,
final
James
chicane.
is miles ahead.
Where did you end up?
I went straight on at the bus stop.
Yeah, you need a bit of a helping hand here, I think, to come back
Yeah.
into this. Stop and go every 10 seconds. Okay, so is that now? So we'll stop once then?
Okay, stop once now.
1, 2, 3,
Oh, is it 10 seconds?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sorry, yeah.
I think
well,
we
I've
may have
actually had...
interpreted it differently.
We did,
But
yeah.
I'll take it.
That's brought you back into play, actually. No throttle.
What speed are you going at the moment?
Oh my god.
Oh. Seems like James has got away with it. I'm only going 100 Ks at the moment.
110.
Oh, he's pulling away.
So I'm pulling away. Come on.
I'm hoping James will just stop and then start rolling backwards.
Half a lap to go. I don't want to call it too early, but I think I've got it.
It's looking good for you. If we could have another close your eyes, and hopefully I'll get the luck this time.
Left foot on the pedals only. Oh, I've got no finesse in my left foot on the throttle. Oh my god. There we go.
Congratulations.
Yes. Boom.
So James, that is our challenge series complete, and you are the winner. Congratulations.
Thanks, man. Yeah, it means a lot. It's been a long, painful road. You know, sleepless nights and stress, but to come away with a win is big.
Yeah,
it's
very
massive.
much likewise for myself. How does this rank?
Commiserations.
Thank you. How does this rank in terms of your sim racing achievements?
It's right up there. You know, it's as I say, the amount of prep and to get it over the line is great.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we have a trophy for yourself, so
Wow.
congratulations.
Thanks, mate. Yeah, nice bit of kit that. Really heavy quality trophy. I
Yeah, I'm
appreciate
really
that.
jealous about that. So yeah, congratulations to
But
James.
no, it's cool. Thank you.
We'll
I'll put it in my sim room behind me on the streams and
Yeah. Watch out for it in
be right
its,
there.
future streams and videos.
Yeah.
We'll go back to the studio then. So that's it for Inside AMG VC for this season. But James, it's been fantastic to have you alongside me throughout this championship, looking at all the best driving that we've seen across this season.
Yeah, it's been very interesting to take part in a few of the races, but also analyse all the events as well. So thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Well, thank you to everyone who has raced in the championship and who has tuned in for these episodes as well. And we'll see you back in the future.